Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist with Camping World, and today we're going to go over the 2018 Coleman Lantern 314BH. This is a big long bunk model. You have 4 possible sleeping spaces in the back, and it's nice and open thanks to the super slide. But let's start right over here on the kitchen. So you'll notice that they gave you a couple different prep spaces. You know, they're not huge on either side here, but you can get some sink top covers is probably what I would do. That way you have all this as prep surface, and you have this area back here on the countertop, which is probably a good spot for a coffee maker. And you'll see that they thought the same thing, as there's an electrical outlet right there. Double bowl sink, larger one on the left, smaller one on the right, and a high-rise faucet to aid in washing and rinsing dishes. And then over to the side is a 3-burner cooktop. Front one there is high output, and you have an oven underneath in case you want to do some baking. So we take a look at storage. You'll see right underneath the sink you have this big open space, which is perfect for a trash can. I really like when manufacturers do that. And then right over to the side here, right as soon as you walk in, you see some additional storage right there. So, you know, if you want to come in, you can kick your shoes off, throw them in there. If you want to put pots and pans in there, you can certainly do that as well. We take a look up top. Right here is your control panel. I like the fact that it's up higher. That way, you know, if you have smaller kids, which you probably will, it's a bunk model, they're not opening and closing your slide, your awning, things like that. So I like the fact that it is mounted a little bit higher. LED lights throughout the entire camper, which you would expect, you know, in a 2018 model. And you'll see pantry space there for any items that you want to put in there, whether it's cups, plates, or foodstuffs. Right over here is your microwave with your hood underneath. That does have both your light and fan in it. Norcold fridge freezer combo. I like Norcold, built right here in the US. This unit does run off both propane and electric, and also has automatic switchover. You'll notice right up top you have a cubby hole there, some extra storage. You can never go wrong with storage in an RV, folks. Right over here you have this excellent pantry. Take a look at that. Plenty of room in there for all of your food. And down underneath, you have 3 full extension ball bearing drawers. So, you don't have any over by the sink, so this is probably gonna have to be like your silverware drawer here, then some of your larger utensils like spoons, knives, things like that in here. And then of course you have the 3rd one right underneath that. As we take a step back a little bit further, again, you'll see the bunk room is right behind me. We'll head into the bathroom in just a second, but first I wanna show you this, because I do like this. Right outside the bunk room, you have this big wardrobe, so a huge spot to hang clothes. And, you know, far too often in bunk models, you don't have a spot for kids' clothes. I love the fact they actually give you a hanging rod in here. You have a cutout right there, and then 2 additional drawers right here. Now, you can also use this for kids' clothes if you want, or you can also use it as like a linen closet, you know, put some towels and stuff in there. Because the bathroom, as you will see, is straight across the way. Right in here is your foot flush lever toilet. I'll take a seat here. You see I have plenty of room, you know, for my legs. I'm pretty wide in the shoulders too, fairly broad, and I have plenty of room there as well. Right next to me here is a door, and I do like when manufacturers put a door in the bathroom, especially in a bunk model. That way, whether it's yourself, kids, guests, they have to use the bathroom, they can come in, do their business, and head right back out. They're not bringing, traipsing dirt and mud and everything through the entire RV. Mirrored medicine cabinet right up top there. Underneath you see your sink top, electrical outlet, and some storage underneath the sink too. Over to this side here, you will notice your tub shower. I like having a tub, makes it a little bit easier if you have to give the little ones a bath, and you have the hand wand there as well. As we step back into the bunkhouse, you'll see this is a nice open space because you have a slide out back here as well. So over on this side, you have your standard top bunk that folds up like so, and you can lock that in place once it is up here. And the thing I like about this is it opens this bottom space up. So no, this is not a couch, but what you can do, folks, is you can just put a bunch of pillows on there, right? Put pillows all along the back. The kids can sit right here, and then straight across, they're able to watch the TV. Now, obviously, I'm a little bit taller, so I'm hitting my head here, but you have some pillows, brings you out a little bit. I do like that, that at least folds up here. But this is your second bunk there. Teddy Bear Bunk series on all the bunks. There is storage underneath this. You'll see it has a little finger hole. You lift it up. There you go. So good storage underneath. Great spot to put bedding, I may add. Any extra bedding you can store right in there. Then what they've done is underneath, they actually gave you another mattress. So you can just slide this out, just keep it right on the floor, and then someone can sleep right there, tuck it away when you're done. Now across the way here is your raised bunk, 300-pound weight capacity on there, so you don't have to worry about, anyone falling through or getting hurt. Built-in ladder. I love when manufacturers put a built-in ladder. And the reason is because generally it's your smaller kids that want to sleep on the top bunk and they struggle to get up there. So having the ladder makes it nice and easy for them to climb up. Storage behind that. Cut out here for your TV, 3 drawers. So good space to put any folded clothes, the kids' underwear, things like that. And then over to this side, folks, I showed you that hanging storage across in the bathroom, but look, you have another huge wardrobe right here. So lots of space to be able to hang the kids' clothes. We take a quick look at the ceiling. One other thing I do want to mention, you'll see a vent right here. So if you want to open up some windows for airflow, you can do that. But more importantly, this is pre-wired for a second AC. So if you're staying in a hot region and you want the second AC, you can have it installed. As we move back out into the main living area, you see right over here is the Super Slide. In that Super Slide, you have this large U-shaped dinette. And in a bunk model, I really like having a U-shaped dinette because it gives you a little more room for everyone to sit around and enjoy a meal together or play a game together. And if you need additional sleeping space, the U-dinette makes a much larger bed than your standard dinette. It's very similar to make the bed. You just remove the legs here. The table will sit along the rails in the bench part. Take the back cushions, put them on top, and that will create your sleeping space. And this is big enough where 2 adults can comfortably sleep. Right over next to that is the sofa. This is a jackknife style sofa, but one of the things I like that they did is they had these built-in armrests right here. Now, they are removable, so when you fold this down into a bed, that's not taking up that extra length. But if you've never sat at a sofa that doesn't have armrests, it's kind of uncomfortable. So I like the fact that they have built them in. And because it is a jackknife sofa, again, it lifts and drops down into a bed. And you will see underneath there that you have lots of extra storage. So, you have good storage here. You have storage in the back. Oh, you have storage underneath the U-dinette. Forgot to show you that. You can see that there, right? Open it up. Nice and simple to get to that too. So lots of large storage areas throughout this RV. Right up top here, they have the tinted glass rather than wood. I like that, help change up the look a little bit. You see plenty of room there. Take a look at this too. I can actually stand underneath the slide. You have 6-foot slide heights here. That's something you generally don't see in a lot of the travel trailers. It's flush floor. You can look at this. I don't have any bump or anything. Most of the time there'll be like a little step up. Not the case in here. Flush floor slide, 6-foot slide out height there. And now on a rainy day, you want to watch some TV, right here's your entertainment center. Cool thing about that is it comes with a DVD player, folks. You just hook that into the back of the TV, throw in a DVD, you're good to go. This unit also is a radio. It controls the speakers outside as well as the ones in here, and it is Bluetooth capable. Also in the entertainment center, you see some cutouts there for anything else that you want to toss in there. As we step into the bedroom, you'll see the queen bed here. On both sides, you have nightstands with drawers, so good extra storage area there. And you have electrical outlets on both sides. That's super handy, folks. That way if you need to charge a cell phone at night, or if you sleep with a CPAP machine, you can sleep on either side of the bed. If you take a look right above that, you have mirrored wardrobe, good hanging space on both sides of the bed. And then connecting the two here, you have this shelf with an LED reading light. If you want to watch TV before bed, you can have a TV installed right here. They did put a backer in the wall, and the appropriate connections are right there on the ceiling. Now that we've seen the insides, take a look at the outside features on the Coleman 314BH. Starting off right up front, you have 2 20-pound propane tanks on this RV with the cover here. Nice and easy to get to those tanks, folks. Just undo these thumb screws, lift up the door, and you are down and in. Right behind that, of course, are your rails for your battery right there. And coming right up the front, you have the not quite diamond plating. It's more like almost etched in here. But I like the look. It still serves the same great purpose. Any rocks or debris or anything that get thrown up, this will help protect the front end. When you come around to the side here, you'll notice this one does have solar prep as well. So if you're going camping somewhere and you don't have shore power, solar can be very beneficial. It just keeps a trickle charge on your battery. So simply buy the portable panels, plug it in, it's already pre-wired, you're good to go. open up the pass-through here for you. You take a look in there. One of the other things I like about Coleman is the fact they use the same size door on the camp side as they do on the off-door side. A lot of manufacturers will have a smaller door over there, and you know, I like just having the bigger doors because a lot of times I'll take bigger items, whether it's a big chair, a grill, something like that, and I want to be able to access those from either side of my pass-through. Take a step back a little bit and look at the large, beautiful awning. Just touch a button to roll that out. Same thing to have it go right back in. You'll also notice it has an LED light strip there underneath. So if you want to hang up your own, ornamental lights, by all means you can. Otherwise, you can just flip a switch and you will have that light at night. There are two entrances into the 314. Your main entrance right here. You'll see the 3 steps that all fold out. First one there is nice and low, so you're not going to hurt your knees entering or exiting. The second set is right back here, and that one leads into the bathroom. Right outside this main entrance, you have an electrical outlet, so if you need to plug anything in, whether it's a cell phone, a tablet, or maybe you just want to set up a table out here with like an electric griddle or crock pot or something, you have the access there. Water heater right here. This is the back of your fridge, your furnace, so if you do have to work on any of these, nice and easy to get to those. Fresh water inlet right there. So if you want to go somewhere again where you don't have water hookup, you want to fill your fresh water tanks right there. That is gravity fill. We take a look down here. The tires are nitrogen filled, so hopefully they'll hold that tire pressure for a longer period of time. And you have easy lube axles there, so you can pop off the little cap in the center. There's a grease zert. You can pump grease in there rather than constantly having to repack the bearings. Right back here is probably one of my favorite parts about having a bunk model, and that is the outside kitchen. And I love when they give you the larger refrigerator. A lot of outside kitchens will have one that's half this height, and while that still works okay, I have a lot of items I want to put out here. I'll have the kids pop, maybe a couple, beers or something for myself, some condiments, my ketchup, mustard, relish, and I like just having all that right out here, so I love having the outside fridge. Plus, we have good storage all the way around. Plenty of room for cups, or plates, or hey, maybe you're having a party, you want to throw some liquor or something in there, you can do that too. LED lights so you can see at night. You have a sink that is plumbed in. That's pretty convenient too. That way you don't have to dump it out anywhere. It's already plumbed for you. And then right under here, you see you have a couple more pull-out drawers. Also, there is another electrical outlet. So again, if you want to put like electric griddle here instead of setting up a table and stuff, you can certainly do that as well. Now again, I did call this an outside kitchen. And if you take a look right in the back here, you have this swing arm mount. So, if you want to grill something, it does come with a grill. It's hidden underneath the bed. I didn't show you that when we were inside. But this just swings out and around. The grill sits right here. It's a Coleman grill, and it just uses the small little green Coleman propane tank. So nice little grill that comes with it. City water inlet right here. If you have city water, that's where you hook it up. And if you take a look up top real quick, you'll see this one also has backup camera prep. So if you want a backup camera, having that prep makes it a lot easier to install, meaning it will cost you less money to have one installed. All right, folks, that wraps it up. Again, this is the 2018 Coleman 314BH. If you're interested in this RV and you'd like price and availability, simply click on the link in the description below. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and let's go camping.